This time he just lets his hands do the talking, throwing his hands at the ball, swings his arms around very freely, slicing the ball away through the gap for another 4. Just like the last match, once again, it's 6-4. The applaud, the appeal for a nick. All the players collectively believing there was an edge. The umpire not thinking so.
പറയാന്നോ പോയില്ലേ എന്താണ് കേട്ടില്ല പോയോന്ന് ഞാൻ ചോദിച്ചത് പോയില്ലേ
The wide signal by the umpire. It's Akhil bowling to Akhil. 3 more balls left in the over. So far, 11 runs already coming from it. It's a very quick bowler, jolting bowler, Akhil J.
എല്ലാ ഷീറ്റും കൂടിയല്ലേ അതെല്ലാത്തിനും ബാംഗ്ലൂർ കത്ത് പിന്നെ
Puts the ball away. A good stop there by the fielder inside the circle. He'll still take the run from it though. Right hander now coming in. Riaz. The field completely shifts to the other side. Just knocks it down, taking us to the last ball of this over. It's too far down the leg side. That'll be a wide signal by the umpire. Few runs leaking already in this over. 13 runs coming out of front so far.
അവനെന്നെ വിളിച്ചായിരുന്നു അവന് വിലക്കടിക്കുന്ന റോളിംഗ് പരിപാടിയൊക്കെ
Just defends it down. Decent end to the over. It's 13 for no loss. Akil so far batting with 2 boundaries to his name. Can he add up more in this power play? Can he finish off where he left off? He calls no to the non-striker, telling him it's too risky. One thing I've noticed personally from the dynamic Daredevils from experience is that they're a very well-knit team with a lot of chemistry between themselves, always keeping a happy and positive reaction to everything. Cuts it late, a catch put down. Insane drama going on in those 22 yards. Sliced away with a lot of power. Ball quickly making its way to the fielder's hands, straight in the hands. It just did not stick into his hand. Unlucky one there, that could have been the breakthrough. Just cutting the ball once again. Appeal is going up from the deep region. Pulls it away. Absolutely knackered away through the mid-wicket region. Pulled with force. Flicked away. Another good shot. The outfield slows it down, but not slow enough. That'll be another boundary. Akhil just finishing off what he began in the first match. This is the kind of damage he can create if he keeps striking like this. One more ball left in the over. This time he goes to the upper region, another 4. Beautiful shot there this time from Akhil. Smart batting. Smart batting indeed. What an end to the over then. 12 runs coming from it. It's 25 for no loss. Rocket start for the Rising Stars in this innings. Going for something risky. This time he smacks it down. I hope the ball is okay. That could have been very painful. It's not fully advisable to just use your feet to stop every ball. It's a very risky move to take. Just save the runs though. Huge swing of the bat. No connection whatsoever. This time he does get a connection. Straight into the fielder's body though. That'll just be a single. Tossed up once again. It's a very daring move for the captain to go for a spinner. Close call there. As I said, a daring move for the Daredevils. Captain going for a spinner who flies the ball up. It is a new ball. There won't be much spin. It's just toss it up. It's like a free green light for the batsman to go for some big shots. Let's see how it pans out in the end. Let's see if I'm wrong. As I said, it is just a green flag to just go for the big shots. One of the spinners starts tossing it up with a new ball. Fielders inside the circle too. And at the end of the over, 3 overs done is 31 for no loss. The new bowler into the attack, Jensen. They've gone for 4 new bowlers in all the 4 overs. You wait for it, and that's a very easy catch put down. That is not ideal at all. You need to be taking those. There is no excuse for that one, is there? As a captain, you would be disheartened to see that happening. A dot ball there. Swing and a miss there. As a viewer, you just want to see something happen. We're edging to it right now. Get some batteries. Something. The batsman. Small touch. The striker says no, thank you to the second run. There you go then. The explosive batsman Akhil back on strike. Cuts it through the gaps. The fielder will get his hands on it though. One more ball left in the over. That's another catch put down. Not the best of days for him, is it? Not after a good start to the day, is it? For the fielder. Two catches put down there. The same over. Good morality there with the captain. Good ball there by Anish. 35-run partnership so far. An opening stance. Quite powerful indeed. Well, that's sent high, long and far. Spaceship of a shot there. Going completely across. Huge shot there. Gone so far into the clouds. That'll be a maximum. This time it's Riaz who decides to take on the bowler. He tries to spin the ball outwards, but it will be a wide. Very frustrating as a bowler when you bowl your one variety and does not even become a legal delivery. He goes for the swing of the bat. Once again, this is in the gaps. That has got to be painful once again. They come back charging for the second run. They will make it. You've got to keep yourself safe. That is the first priority always. Though you want to stop the boundary, you might want to start using your hands. He goes completely across. The umpire thinks. He says no. A blind across shot there. Not yielding any connection. Just connecting with the pads. Riaz just defending it down, knowing that he has got enough runs to call it an over. Just glances it over, trying to pick some gap, but the ball is too slow to travel those sort of distances, especially with that slow outfield. That is the end of the fifth over. Rising Stars 44 for no loss. That's a good comeback comparing to their power play in the previous match. With the new bowler into the attack, Giri. Awkward shot there, but they still get a run for it. Good to see the non-striker charging in for the run, trying to go for the second one. That sort of intent for runs. Being able to salvage every run with that much energy, that's what you would love to see from the dugout of the Rising Stars. Good ball there by Giri. That's all you gotta do as a bowler. Just keep delivering those balls in the right area. Catches the call. What a throw that is! Pinpoint accuracy. Bullseye throw there from the fielder at third man. The ball landed one bounce shot, but the throw was far from being shot. An absolute bullet throw there. Perfectly onto the base of the stumps. Beautiful stuff you will love to see as a captain. That is the killer mindset you need to have to get these batsmen out. Riaz has to depart. It's 45 for 1 now. There we go then. 1 wicket down. Can the dynamic Daredevils build on this pressure, keep this momentum going? Not sure how the batsman did not connect with the ball that time. New batsman out there, Benu. Will he carry this run rate going or will he make a break to it? Sheffield goes up. That was a very quick work behind the stumps. Line quick stumping. Just that the legs were faster to come back into the crease. Good over there, coming to an end. There's no runs coming that over. 6 overs down. It's 45 for 1. Anish back into the attack. You gotta be scared of the fielding of the Daredevils now. It's always nice as captain to see your team fielding well. Because apart from batting and bowling, which are individual things, it just matters on one person. Fielding is a group effort. Depends on how the entire team acts. Once you field well, you will build chemistry. That's how fielding works. And that's how fielding can be better. Huge swing of the bat. No result though. It's going completely across. Very risky right now. But it is Akhil's natural game. He can pursue it. That's what the Rising Stars would want from him. Beautifully played, guided away. That's the batting you need to see. Classy drive right there.
കേബിൾ ആരുടെയാണ് അന്നവിടെ വെക്കോ നമ്മുടെ ഈ സെറ്റ് ഒരുമിച്ചുള്ളതാ കൊണ്ടുപോയ പിന്നെ അതേതോ പ്ലേസിന്റെ
ചാർജറിന് വെച്ചോ It's high in the air, and that is gone all the way. It's another maximum, and that is the 50 up for Rising Stars. What an innings this is! Absolute cracker of a shot. This is what would have happened if he did not lose the wicket in the first match. What an innings this is shaping up to be. 37 of 18 so far. Cuts it in the gaps. You get a single. Real sensible work there from the batsman. Final ball of the over. Final ball of the 7th over to be faced by Benu, who's been watching it all on the other end. And that is what you need to do as a batsman when the other batsman is hammering it to all dimensions of the ground. 7 overs done, it's 57 for the loss of 1. They took a quick run there. That was the perfect power play for them. Forgot to mention that part 2 hours ago. Really good power play. Though they just lost the wicket, they still got the runs from it. All thanks to Akhil of the Rising Stars. Just going above the fielder's hands. Unlucky indeed. That'll be another boundary to Akhil. Beautiful shot there. In his mind, he would have hit it a bit more above the fielder. It almost clipped the hands of the fielder at covers. What an innings this is. 42 of 20. And he's got 8 more runs before he retires. Well, that is in the air. Who wants it? Ball calls for it and he takes the catch. The wicket finally falls. The Rising Stars can be proud of the innings that Akhil has played so far. At least the batsman got out trying. As long as you try, it does not matter, they say. A wicket falls. Composure held together by the dynamic Daredevils. It's a good catch taken there, knowing the weightage of the wicket. Obviously, the pressure would increase for the bowler who's taking the catch, but he's made it look so easy. 3 balls left in the over. It's 62 for 2. Firecracker innings coming to an end by Akhil. There, Sony Matthews, we all know he's a good timer of the ball. If he gets a bit of width, he can send the ball flying. This plays it straight to the outfielder. They can afford to lose those wickets. They've definitely got the runs for it. But it just depends on how these two new batsmen can carry the momentum on. Opens the face of the bat, wanting a run. It's going to take a while before the Rising Stars decide to challenge the fields inside circle. They already lost a wicket with a run out, a great run out a couple of overs ago. As said, Sony trying to find width, failing to do so. Good over coming to an end despite that boundary. 8 overs done, it's 62 for 2. Good ball there by Jensen to start off the over. This is when you pull up your socks. If you're a player of the Daredevils, you just gotta keep them held down. Just not let any loose runs past. They've got 2 wickets. Batsman just puts it away. One thing we have noticed in the tournament so far, it is hard to go on the back foot and play cross-batted shots other than the cut that a lot of batsmen have mastered here. It's hard to pull the ball or to drive it considering the dampness of the wicket. It is very slow, it is very low. We've only seen 1-6 from the back foot pull in this tournament so far. Coming from the coaching club batsman. Lighted up. That could have been a very close call if he had stuck that ball in his hand. It is going to be very crucial. Once you knock the ball inside the circle, once you call yes, there is no turning back. Is there an edge? Keeper jumping up in elation. Once you have an energetic keeper, you'll be thrilled for the rest of the match. It's always fun to bowl when there's an energetic keeper who is just waiting to appeal for everything. Keeper, a very, very crucial part of the fielding team. Batsman tries cutting it, cuts it 2 square. Just 3 runs coming off the over from Jensen. 9 overs done. We're done with the first half of this innings. 9 overs done. It's 65 for 2. Giri coming back for a second over from the other end this time. He's driven it well, just past the fielder covers. You get a single for it. And that's lofted away, and there is no stopping that one. That soars high in the clouds for a maximum. Beautiful slog there, perfectly timed. Just timing it, nothing else. Keeping it simple, lifting it really well there. And is in the gaps. Fielder puts his ball to stop it. Good effort there. Come back for the second as well.
രാവിലെ അങ്ങനെ
എൻ്റെ ഒരു ഫോർ മിസ്സായി, ആകെ 2 ഫോർ അടിക്കും.
One more ball left in the 10th over here from Giri. Takes the inside edge. He'll take a single to end the over. 10 overs done. The run rate has definitely decreased in the past few overs. A huge lack of their opener. 10 overs done. It's 77 for 2. Flicks it in the last moment. Quite a risky one there. There was a chance for the ball to bounce low. Cuts it, making room for himself. He'll get a single. The singles are definitely flowing in. It's just that compared to how they were batting the first 6 overs, this has definitely taken a dip. He makes room for himself, but there is a fielder just for that. Trying to find some gaps here and there. Another lifeless swing there. That's a good shot. Really good attempt at the catch. You have to appreciate those efforts as a fielder. But in the end, that will be another boundary. Batsman decides to go the long way, twice at least. He did not connect with the right part of the bat, but in the end, he will get the 4 from it. 11 overs done. It's 86 for 2. Failed to make use of. Well, what a shot that is. Going all the way for a maximum. He put a lot of manpower into that shot. Batsman came from a long way. Joe's second ball dispatched into the woods. Well, that swung well into the gaps as well. Smart slogging there by Sony. Beautiful stuff there. Just picking the ball up. What an over this is as a recovery from the Rising Stars batsman. They take a quick single. Moving on to 99. Good partnership here from both batsmen. 37-run partnership between Binu and Sony. One more ball left in the over. Binu on strike. He tries cutting it. They argue for the wide, but it was too close. Coming down to the last 6 overs now. Last 36 balls. The score now 99 for the loss of 2. That was an opportunity right there for a dismissal. Fumbled away. And with that run, the Rising Stars have risen up. They are now past the 100th stage now. Swing and a miss there. New bowler, Ajesh, looking feisty. That's in the air, just above fielders. The fielder wakes his way onto the ball. They'll settle for the single though. Both these batsmen have beautifully built up their innings. The middle overs played around with beautifully. Goes for the big one. Is it big enough? It is another maximum from the bat of Sony Matthews. Sent to infinity and beyond. Beautiful strike of the cricket ball there from Sony. Seeing the ball in his hitting arc. Just powering it away. The appeals go up. Bit of confusion. The umpire decision does stay final after all. Bit of chaos there. Both the batsmen still managing to keep up with the run rate they require to get the total above 150. Coming down to the last ball of the 13th over. A dot ball there, well kept behind the stumps. 13 overs done, it's 108 for 2. We're back. That short break. New bowler into the attack, Hariraj. The ball goes under the bat, quite unusual. I really thought somebody would hammer it down, considering he is good with width. Well, that's going to be signaled wide by the umpire. Cut away, what a shot that is! It's a very tough shot to pull off. I can say that being a batsman. A lofted cut there. Beautifully executed by the batsman. As I said, he is very good with width. Give him a bit of space and he'll make all the use from it. He tries the same shot once again, this time not getting any sort of connection whatsoever. He tries to make some width. That could have been a beautiful catch. Straight into the hands of the fielder though. I thought the outsiders could produce another boundary. The partnership has officially crossed the 50. 50-run partnership at time of need for the Rising Stars by these two batsmen. Sony batting on 24, Binu batting on 28. Their dugout would expect both these batsmen to keep going the way they are, to keep scoring these runs. I don't want to see Lloyd by the umpire. Hariraj trying different methods now to cramp up these batsmen. Trying to make these runs not go away. A cross bat attempt there. Square leg is inside the circle still. The fine leg pulled in deep. The mid wicket going deep. Another wide delivery there. Back to back wides. He pulls it really well. That is in the gaps. The square leg was pulled behind, but not square enough. Beautiful shot there. Really good bat speed on it. Just flicking it with the wrist. Beautiful shot there. Just elegance. Binu now batting at 32. That is the end of the 14th over. It's 121 for the loss of 2. Here we go then. New bowler into the attack once again, Akshay. A wide to start off the over. What a shot that is! Cracked! Sent all the way above and beyond the boundary ropes. What a shot that is by Sony Matthews. Clean strike. This raw hitting of the cricket ball right there. Perfect white ball batting here from Sony Matthews. Now batting on 30. Walking down the track. Smart bowling there by the bowler. Easing up the pace of the delivery. It's officially a 67-run partnership now between both these batsmen. This is great recovery considering their last batting performance in the last match. Cheeky effect there, beautiful. Intelligent batting, moving across the stumps, just placing the ball where it needs to go. Noticing a gap in the final leg region. He just glances it all the way for a 4. Smart cricket there by Binu. Moving on to 36. He picks it up away. This time the fielder will not get to it. That's another maximum. A huge over here for the Rising Stars. Binu batting on 42 now. 8 runs away from the half century. Misses to connect with the ball. A very, very dangerous pair, this Binu and Sony. This could spark up to a huge total if both these batsmen complete their 50s and retire. Beautiful delivery there to end the over by Akshay. A variety executed perfectly. We're coming down to the last 3 overs of the first innings. 15 overs done. It's 139 for 2. Really good stop there by the keeper, noticing the deflection, the slight deflection. It's always hard as a keeper because the moment the ball comes back, you have a few milliseconds to react. This one will be signaled wide by the umpire. And that is the wicket gone. A powerhouse innings comes to an end. A noticeable, commendable, appreciable contribution from Sony comes to an end. Scoring 31. Few good shots. Raw hitting of the cricket ball there from Sony Matthews. Innings comes to an end. He tries slogging another one. Trying to hit another one far and long. Ends up departing for a valuable contribution of 31. Rising Stars delighted with their performance. Here we go then, a good comeback by the dynamic Daredevils into the late overs. The key word is going to be tight overs. That's all you need in these last 3 overs. And I'm Daredevils already having a good start in the death overs. It's all about constricting those boundaries. You can incur all the singles and doubles in the world. Just gotta stop boundaries. Tambu coming in. He had scored a really good cameo in the last match in a hopeless situation. What can he do in a hopeful situation? We'll find out soon. Tambu opens up his account with that single. It almost looked like it cracked the bat open. Really hard bat swing there. Coming down to the last 2 balls of the 16th over. Tries smacking the ball straight down the ground. The striker is so used with everything. He's walking for the single at this point. Benu batting on 43 now of 29 deliveries. It will be still wide by the umpire. Clever attempt there by Shriyari. Can't blame him for that. And the wicket falls. Crossbar attempt there. 2 wickets falling in the over. And now the beautiful innings coming to an end. Binu falling 7 runs short of the half century mark. A hard fought knock there by Binu. Lot of good shots here and there. Elegant batting rather than powerful. Really good timing on the ball. Hitting the ball to all dimensions of the ground. Even getting a glance to the boundary line. The Rising Stars applauding him with pride. There we go, the 2 complete new batsmen. Armed up and ready for the death overs. For 2 last overs. 16th over done. It's 144 for 4. The projected score is sitting at 162. Good signs for the Rising Stars. Devin Paul, the new batsman out there. Thumb on strike. He smacked that well. Just falling short of the fielder. That'll be a boundary to start the over. The better decision would have been to go for the catch rather than trying to stop it. The over starts off with the boundary from Hariraj. He smacks that as well, he waits for it. And that's going all the way. A maximum that the Rising Stars are thrilled with. The death over batter, Tambu, on a mission. Two boundaries in 2 balls. What can the next 4 do for Tambu? He pulls it once again, does not get the power he wants. Is 2 the call? It is not. They'll settle for the 1. Here we go then. The new batsman to face his first ball, Bipin Paul. He also pulls it. Has he got power? He has got power. The fielder left helpless. This is raw hitting, isn't it? Lot of force put into the pulls. Bipin sending the first ball for a 6. Well, that's high in the air. He settled for the 1 once again. Coming out to the last ball of this over, a hefty over. He is there once again. And has gone all the way once again. Knackered. That's all I can say. Waiting for the ball. Pulling it. Hitting the sweet spot of the bat. Into the sweet parts of the boundary. 17 overs done. A huge over there. Rising Stars 168 for 4. They're en route to one of the hugest totals of the tournament so far. Last over incoming. 6 more balls left. So far the total is 168. How far can they push? Just clean hitting of the ball so far. What can Shriyari do? So far he's bowled a good spell, getting 2 wickets for himself. Can he close it off well? Last 6 balls incoming. Clips the edge. Real good reaction from the keeper. First ball being a dot. Daredevils would want a couple more of those, couple more of deliveries like these from Shriyari in this over. Swing and a miss there. The keeper also missing it in the process. They'll incur a single. Had they been batting like this, they could have made a tight matchup with their score in the previous match. He's lost it that beautifully, slicing it all the way for a maximum. Well, how has that made its way above the ropes? Moving away from the ball, just timing it, lifting it with precision. He has sliced it for a 6. What a cameo this is. 25-7, the super striker of the match so far. Bowler potentially trying to break the flow of the batsman here. 3 more balls left in this over. 3 more balls left in this innings. Tambu batting on 25. The ball going through the batsman. Good ball there by Shrihari. Not a bad effort this from the fast bowler, from the death over bowler of the Daredevils. He's connected well with that and be hit straight on the ground. Here we go, then final ball. So far the total is 176. So officially the highest total of the tournament so far. How far can they go? 1 more ball left in the innings. Bibin batting on 7. He does not make a connection. They run rapidly. You can see how fast Tambu is. Bit of confusion there. Confusion at the end. Very anticlimactic indeed. That'll be the end of innings number 1. What a batting performance that is from the Rising Stars. Couple of crucial partnerships. Explosive opening partnership there from Akhil. A really good partnership in the middle overs by Benu and Sony. And late over drama from Tambu, smacking the ball to all parts of the ground. There we go, the run chase is structured. The dynamic Daredevils need 178 runs in 18 overs.